for Ronda? Can't find Ronda?
Nah, get that garbage out of here. I ain't get it stopped this time. You're not getting back in for your intro. Get up out of here. No one wants to see that intro again.
My belt's bigger.
Said no one.
Stop it.
Welcome to
I mean,
KBW.
This match is scheduled for
One fall.
I am White freaking Peppa.
And I am the disrespectful one.
Is he ever? Is he ever?
Let's get it going.
He put Stone
Champ
Cold to sleep
right here.
automatically.
Right
I
here.
apologize.
Champ is still here. I'm
Yeah.
in the building. You can't see me. Get it right.
Get it tight.
I was thinking about most parts. Yes, I almost went there. So,
White Peppa. Let me know if you want one.
I'll if you want the shirt. If you want to burn the shirt like I do, let them know. Write in the comment section. Let us know what's going on. Don't forget that we have a Twitter account that my man over here handles.
You guys should know about it because
and an Instagram account,
I'm
right?
a hard tweeter on Mondays.
You're a hard tweeter on Mondays?
Tuesdays I'm at work. I can't tweet as much, but I try to get tweets in.
You do?
Live. I live tweet Raw.
You definitely love to Raw?
So I do sometimes on the walls.
Tweet on the walls. So
Tweet, mother humper.
So next week we'll be making our predictions
goddamn.
for Money in the Bank.
You know what that means? This title's not on the line.
Nope.
That's
but this title is
June 1st.
June 1st
is when my title's on the line all by itself.
Yeah, just like this was all by itself.
I'm going to try to become Peppa 2 Belts.
And I am trying to retain the first one to retain the title after a pay-per-view. Technically, I
if I don't win
the first time, but again, that's not here nor there.
This guy. And if I don't win, I'm just going to buy the UK title, and I'm going to have 2 belts.
You're not, because we're not calling you Peppa 2 Belts. We're not calling you Peppa 2 Belts.
He doesn't want
not
to
happening.
2 belts.
Not happening, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, if I win,
do not call him Peppa 2 Belts.
What if I actually win? Then you have to call me it. And your entrance means nothing.
Oh, then I just get rid of my entrance.
Right, at that point your entrance is garbage.
I don't have an entrance. I sit here and listen to you walk in with 2 belts.
I know you're thinking.
I have to extend
why are these gentlemen looking underneath the table? There's a lot going on.
There is.
There's a dog.
We have a dog over here.
She's making sure that nobody touches the camera.
Or the child.
Right. And she is defending the child.
She's protecting the child.
This is what's going down. She comes in here because she knows the child's here and she's like, look,
got
nobody's getting near young thing.
So my baby is asleep, so
and
she's sound asleep.
My baby is protecting his baby.
My baby. My 4th baby. But she's asleep. She's only 2 months old. Actually,
she's
yesterday.
15 years old.
Yeah, she's 2 months old
That's
yesterday.
92 in dog years, I think.
I don't know if I believe all that stuff. So yeah, you know where we are. I don't believe in the dog years thing. Like,
I don't believe.
I had dog
Do you not believe in Santa either?
Santa is real.
Yes. I mean, I feel like you're a non-believer.
I'm not a
You
non-believer.
believe in Santa.
I believe in Santa.
The Pumpkin King.
I believe in the Pumpkin King.
You believe in Easter Bunny.
I believe in Easter Bunny. I believe in Bumpkins.
Do you believe in Ramblin' Rabbit?
Oh, not anymore.
R.I.P. man. Can we just start off right there?
Let's just jump into it. You don't forget everything else. The only thing on Raw that mattered was Rambling Rabbit got decapitated.
He got decapitated by Mercy.
Mercy the Buzzard.
Mercy the Buzzard can't be out here. He ate Ramblin' Rabbit.
Decapitated the hell.
They gotta change that logo now because Ramblin' Rabbit's dead.
Poor Rambling Rabbit. R.I.P. Rambling Rabbit. We love you.
2019 to 2019.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
3 episodes. I know he wasn't even on the first episode.
Yeah, it was only 2 weeks, man.
Ramblin' Rabbit, bye.
I love Rambling Rabbit.
That was hard. That was harsh.
So demonic. So same crime time.
So, yeah, basically.
So that's who it is. So, you know, you want to jump in? We jumped into what happened in Raw and Smackdown. That's all that matters. We'll
run
breeze
down the shows quickly.
Breeze through that crap.
But I feel like
that's what it was. Crap.
It was garbage.
But let's get into some news. News and rumors.
Just news, because we don't have rumors.
Yeah, we do.
What? There's rumors here.
There's a possible rumor. That's a possible rumor. I'm not sure if that's really fully true.
Okay.
I saw something that maybe not so much true. This also maybe not true. That is supposedly true. So I'll go with that.
Okay, so
that's supposedly true too.
News and rumors. Too sweet. No.
Woo!
Okay.
All right. So the first part is all news, and it's about AEW.
Not KBW.
No.
I started saying AEW at the beginning of the show.
Yes, you did. We saw that. We all heard it.
Double or Nothing is around the corner, man. Less
I'm
than
excited.
20 days away.
I'm
2
excited.
weeks. So we got 2 Saturdays left.
Yep, 2
Okay.
Saturdays.
We have
so we
this
got.
one. Well, after this one.
No, not 2 Saturdays. It's 3
It's
Saturdays
25th.
technically.
Yeah, so
It's
after
this
this
Saturday,
one.
5 Saturdays, Saturday after that. It's technically 3 Saturdays from now.
3 Saturdays from now.
There's 2 Sundays from now.
I'll be playing it on my pooper.
You're gonna play it on the pooper. You're gonna sit on the pooper.
No, I'm at my butt.
You're gonna sit in the pooper, try to watch it over here when it's over here and not over there.
Hey, you know what? I might break down the walls of Jericho. Hey.
Oh.
But
yes.
so we're about 3 weeks away. So things are coming together now because
No, nothing.
they have to put up a show. And in the meantime, WWE's gonna put on this garbage pay-per-view
Yes, that's what
that I'm very sad about. There's like 2 matches I'm pumped about. Outside of that, I want to stab my own eyes out.
I'm excited for the ladder matches. That's it.
So yeah,
No, I'm sorry.
our ladder match.
Yes, you will see the ladder in place next week.
Tables. We have ladders,
tables, and chairs.
brooms.
Be ready for next week's episode.
Hardcore match.
We had an intro for you to blow your
minds. Oh, the other guy blew our mind the other day. Oh, he did not blow our mind. I'll put it that way. They don't even know.
They don't need to know.
No.
You don't gotta be disrespectful. It's my job, remember? And
Start doing it then.
let's get into the. Well, I'm gonna get into disrespectfulness here. Let's get into Jericho.
There he is.
Jericho himself.
Y2J.
Why to not? I don't know. Because he said so?
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So Jericho this week, last week, in the middle of the week, somewhere since we released this podcast, basically
He just
said he's going for the IWPG title, which is held by
Turn around.
Okada.
IWGP.
I said IWPG.
No,
GP. That's why.
It's not
IWGP.
It is not the parental guidance title.
Sorry.
It's
IWGP.
It's a guardian
title.
parents show.
I wrote it. Ah, gosh.
You
All
got
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the IWGP title, which is the New Japan Wrestling Championship, held by World Title, held by Okada himself, the man who has had multiple matches against Kenny Omega.
Yeah. 5-star match, 6-star match,
6-star match. Jericho too, right? You think long as Jericho a couple times?
No, Okada's not fought Jericho.
This is his first time saying Jericho. Okada's fought Styles, I'm pretty sure.
I believe in his own.
He also fought Finn Balor, right?
Was he around for Finn? He might have been.
Was he around for Finn?
I think if he was around for AJ, he was around for Finn.
He did that for Finn.
But my man's been very good.
He's a fantastic wrestler. So shout out to Okada. So yes, Jericho decided on June 6th, if I remember correctly,
in Osaka.
He is going for the IWGP title.
And he's calling himself the Painmaker.
The Painmaker.
A twitch on the moniker Rainmaker, which is Okada's finisher and nickname. So wow, that is hot.
What are you touching for?
I didn't touch my feet. I'm going Matt Riddle tonight.
You go Matt Riddle again?
I'm Matt Riddle tonight.
He's Matt Riddle.
No socks, no shoes. He's going barefoot in it. That's why we sit down for the show. No one needs to see these feet. So I'm curious in general about this because if he's missed,
never a miss, man. It's a money shot.
Oh. Yeah,
I'll be here every week.
So
I gotta keep disrespectful in this.
I'm intrigued by this because I thought that I didn't know if AEW was going to be doing any business with New Japan, and Y2J does have an exclusive contract with AEW, which means he cannot fight for anyone who's not in their little network. And New Japan wasn't necessarily supposed to be in their network.
Or this is the way to show them
if
in the network?
they're in the network, that would be nuts.
That would be fantastic.
I would love to see some of these guys.
That would be fantastic.
To have access to some of the New Japan guys,
right?
AKA have access to Bullet Club.
Well, I don't really care as much as I care about Kenny
I have
Omega's
access
partner.
to Jay White. I'm pretty pumped about.
Oh, Switchblade.
Maybe like a Marty Skrull sighting.
Well, didn't they change like the
villain,
the censor?
The
what? And then the
intro
in their cat isn't like the uncensor or whatever. It's not Marty Skrull anymore. in their intro for.
Yeah, ever see the new intro? It still shows him flying down from the sky, but he misses the train.
He feels all the time missing the train.
But like, yeah, but he's not. But he still is like.
He's still a villain.
He just the only reason he can't do anything is because he's under contract for 2 more years or something like that.
Japan?
For at least another year, yeah. Like New Japan or Ring of Honor, but you know they work. They interchange.
So that means that Ring of Honor and New Japan are going to be working
over unless they're waiting on him. Like, I think if he becomes a free agent in AEW by that time, is like as good as we anticipate. You're gonna see Marty run back to his friends, even though his friends are dead. That's his new thing. He just writes down. He has a shirt that says "My friends are dead."
Yeah. Because
all of his friends on the show are dead. Being the Elite is dead to him. He doesn't even know what it is. Now he has Villain Enterprises with two giant men. But so he's starting.
So this could be a good thing. Or AEW said, "Hey, why not go for it?" You know.
No, yeah,
I'm hoping it's not AEW as much as them saying, "Hey, Jericho, you can do what you want, even though you're exclusive."
I feel like Jericho or like Kenny, like those who you want to see them fight still in New Japan a little bit. So I feel like that's.
I'm hoping that's it, or maybe that relationship. Maybe this is where we find out the relationship has kind of been intertwined.
I'm in for that.
Either way, I'm excited for what is it? Dominion, right?
Yeah, Dominion
on June 6th in Osaka.
So,
but in other Jericho news, he was at an independent show.
He's a busy dude.
Yeah,
and he's still, by the way, performing.
Mm-hmm.
I have literally, what is it? Next week. Now, prior to Double or Nothing, I have, which is locally done every year here in Philadelphia, the WMM Barbecue, which is our rock station here in Philadelphia, and Jericho and his band Fozzy are performing.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to see how good shape Jericho's in a week before Double or Nothing. I'll be there Saturday.
So you'll be able to make your
your
picks for Double or Nothing, because we're doing a pick for Double or Nothing. We're putting the title on the line.
Where's the belt?
Let's put this title on. It'll be a universal title.
I want another belt.
They don't have the belt out yet. You're not getting the belts.
I want another belt.
I'm not getting a belt. You're not gonna be Peppa 2 belts, 3 belts.
Peppa 8 belts.
Peppa no belts.
I'm buying the tag champs too. I don't know. We're gonna have belts for everything.
What do we have tag titles for?
I don't know.
They're all part of one title show.
I want them.
All part of one title show.
I'm just kidding. But what we'll do is we'll find a WWE title replica bigger than that on there, and we'll try to find like a bull crapper one for like $20, and then we'll call that one that until like AEW releases theirs, and then we'll change the title like Daniel Bryan keeps doing.
He's gonna do those tag titles. We'll get into that too.
Yeah, there's gonna be some hemp going on.
So he was at a independent show. So he's working. You know, gonna be with his rock group Fozzy next week here in Philadelphia. Then he'll be in Las Vegas in 2 weeks from then.
No, I won't be there. I'm just and who attacks it? It would be 2 weeks from. It would be a week from the Fozzy show. Fozzy show's the 18th.
Oh yeah. So
Saturday 18th.
So yeah, because it's 3 Saturdays from now. So yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, so basically a week before Double or Nothing, you would say he'll head over to Las Vegas, but he was attacked.
So I need my Jericho shirt by then. I should probably get like KBW, not KBW. I'm gonna get the AEW. AEW is Jericho. I need that shirt for then.
You need that shirt.
I have my own for. There's a shirt in the future. I'm popping shirts that way. He doesn't want to be a part of the t-shirt company, apparently.
That's false. I'm the one creating all this stuff.
But you're not putting it in action, bro. White Peppa. First
I'm
shirt
putting
of
this in I need money to put it into action.
$20.
I ain't got money like that. I got 4 kids.
You better start.
Okay?
Oh,
what you got?
Wait, can you get the what you call it? We need to get you the Heath Slater shirt. It says, I need this. I got kids. That's the perfect shirt for you. That's the shirt you need to do, Mr. Disrespectful. Like, don't be disrespectful. I got kids.
I'm changing the disrespectful one.
Just be like, yeah, there's literally, don't be disrespectful. I need this. I got kids.
Yeah, I could. I got a lot of work. There's so much. Dude, we got like 6 different podcasts we're doing. I've been working on all these couple designs.
Promo all day, every day.
But so the music we're doing in it, it's crazy. Crazy over here. So Jericho was attacked though while he's at an independent show.
By who?
By the man himself.
By Kenny Omega. The cleaner shows up to whoop on Jericho prior to their match at Double or Nothing. So you saw a little preview of that. That's cool. They showed up on a little indie show there, which is cool because, like, I think you go to an indie show for $5-10 somewhere, And you have no idea whether these AEW guys are just gonna pop up.
Which can be popping up a lot of them.
Because the ones they're popping up at aren't like big arena shows. They're popping up at like bingo halls. They're popping up to little like $8 shows where the max they can fit in the room is gonna be like 90 people. Like that's where they're showing up. So like, guys, you never know what you're gonna find at an indie show, which is really cool.
It's exciting.
So yeah, so Jericho got beat up by Kenny Omega. It was nice seeing Kenny actually fighting. He hasn't done that in a long time, so it was nice to see him in a ring.
I don't think any of these guys have been in a ring except for Jericho, really.
Jericho was. Matt and Nick keep showing up to shows to kick somebody. Obviously, Cody is recovering, so he'll be ready for his brother.
He's still injured.
Double or Nothing.
Got more surgery here and there, I think.
Hangman isn't fighting because he's trying to get in full gear.
Full gear.
Yeah,
full gear.
Hashtag full gear.
Hashtag.
So, other than that, AEW wise, I guess, because Jericho obviously dominates the news because he's Chris freaking Jericho. He's the Ayatollah of rock and roller. The Battle Royal, which before this we were calling the
under budget,
over budget Battle Royal.
Over budget, sorry. Or
that's been called for literally like
because that's what they had at All In.
So now that they're pulling this casino theme, he's asleep.
I am.
It's now called the Casino Battle Royal, and a new stipulation added to it. So it's not like WWE's bulk battle royals where the winner wins some kind of championship, looks like someone's uterus or a dead athlete. Or like
NXT is something they just won.
Yeah, or
the World's Class got nothing.
The one in Saudi Arabia where they gave they gave him a useless belt that was never shown again. He just has like this all Saudi Arabian title. Is that like a thing now?
Maybe does he like
the Saudi Arabia when he does the Saudi Arabia thing? Does he wear it? Like, will Braun have to wear his green belt?
Maybe.
They never even released it on WWE Shop. I would like the green belt. Thank you.
Of course you would.
I want all the belts.
They
released a replica for the hemp belt.
But
the hemp belt was like $200.
Oh, you got that kind of cash laying around?
I do not.
Come on now, Peppa.
My t-shirt sales have not necessarily jumped through the roof yet. We're working on it.
Working
so
progress.
In this Casino Battle Royal, the winner will earn a shot at the new AEW World Champion. I don't even know how they're crowning that. I don't even know if a match of Double or Nothing will get that, or if that will be something.
I'm wondering if it's the Kenny Omega Chris Jericho match.
I feel like that title is going to come out at
Jacksonville.
Revenge for the Fallen in Jacksonville.
I think it will only because they're still working on it, supposedly.
So by then, like, the title should be released and ready to go.
Introduce it. It's gonna be dope. And then that's how they fight for the title at Revenge for the Fallen.
So there's going to be 21 participants.
21. But who are the hot ones?
Oh, first of all, Jimmy Havoc.
Scary.
If you haven't seen him, he is terrifying human being.
Scary.
Yes. So I'm really pumped for him and Darby Allin. Them two are like. Darby Allin's not in this, but he's on the pay-per-view, but he's not in this. But Darby Allin's like another guy like Jimmy Havoc that I feel like they're going to have a hardcore division just for these two to see who dies first. So Jimmy Havoc, the recently Hall of Fame DX member, badass Billy Gunn. Do a little in front of the scene, even though he's producing.
Also, I'm surprised he's going to be out there.
He has a shirt already, so I'm assuming that's why they did it.
Well, I thought he was a behind-the-scenes guy. I didn't think he was a roster.
He's in extremely good shape. They're going to use him when they can. Like bullcrap reasons, yeah.
Fair. Oh, this is your man right here. Your main man here.
MJF.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of MJF.
But are you a fan of Michael Nakazawa? Who? I got the toots.
I've seen some of his stuff. It's not too bad.
Michael Nakazawa?
Yes, Nakazawa.
Okay.
Jungle Boy.
As we know, as the son of the late actor, what's his name? Luke Perry.
Luke Perry's son.
Luke Perry's son, Jungle Boy.
Excited to see what he's got.
Glacier. You remember him from 1912?
1905.
Yeah, Jericho ripped on poor Glacier today on a rant for Cody because he says Cody's last name isn't Khan, so it's not his boss. Jericho's really busy. He really wants his first pay-per-view to be a success. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he is just hitting everybody. So they're throwing. So you have old Billy Gunn and old Glacier.
Yeah,
Glacier's been around well before Billy Gunn, but still old.
Billy Gunn he's still ripped though.
Oh,
Sonny Kiss is making a debut with a kiss. Maybe she will kiss, or Sonny Kiss will kiss badass Billy Gunn's ass because he always has the lips on his.
He does.
Yeah.
But will they have it for this? Is that WWE infringement?
No.
For
lips are on his shirt.
Is it named Badass? I mean, because technically Badass was part of WWE. And people had changed. Like Cody came up by Cody Rhodes.
Maybe he owns it. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe.
And rounding out the highlights.
Rounds out
is another crazy human being, Joey Janela.
What? That's how you say it?
Joey Janela.
Not Joey friggin' Janela?
I mean, Joey friggin' Janela.
Yeah,
They're really tuning it down. We're doing a real podcast.
We're trying here. We're working. We're working.
See? We're not that disrespectful, right?
I'm going to be disrespectful. I disrespected you for not being respectful of the be disrespectful.
Correct.
That's how I do it here.
So that's how we, that rounds out the highlights for that.
I'm excited to see
AEW.
We do. I'm excited to see the Casino Battle Royale. I'm glad it's for something. I'm glad it's not random.
It's not just to get them on the show.
Yeah,
like you're
it's to
actually
do something.
towards something.
Because what's their faces just got put on too from that the tag team, the brothers or whatever.
The good friends.
The good friends, yeah.
The friends are the best.
They didn't
best friends.
Best friends.
That was hilarious. He's like, oh, thanks, Ken.
Thanks.
So happy to be in that. And he snapped.
They should be snapping now because there's an opportunity to win something.
He sure does.
I think it's going to be either Jungle Boy or Nakazawa.
Or an opponent yet to be named.
He's still got a match at a MMA fight supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Me too.
And if you are in the UK and you're a fan of KB Wrestling, thank you for listening and tuning in.
Hey, thanks, guys.
As well as if you're an AEW fan. I was cutting you off. There's no need for you to speak. UK watchers of AEW will be able to watch the Double or Nothing pay-per-view on ITV box office. Whatever that is in the UK, I'm guessing it's their pay-per-view station.
Yeah.
At first, I thought they were going to a box office to watch it.
Ooh, I'd be into that though. Movie theater wants to show Double or Nothing. Right. Get all fans in there. That's a little. That'd be
crazy. People might be getting some fans are getting thrown.
Well, they do that in like ECW arena still. Like,
yeah, that'd be dope.
Go back there and I'm going to throw his ass through a chair.
I'm putting through a chair. I'm putting you through a table.
You just wait.
I'm picking you off of the ladder.
Slight move
put a chair.
I might need a new table because I might put
this fool through a table.
This
fool's gonna put through a table next week. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take you from the top of the ladder down through the table, and then you're like, oh, you broke my back.
And you're gonna say like this, buy my shirt, and I'm gonna fall down.
Buy my shirt!
Buy my shirt.
So yeah, that was basically AEW news. Unless you have something else you want to hit on, Mr. Peppa?
AEW's locked in, man.
I'm excited for AEW, man.
It's coming. It's so quick. Oh, and remember, within the week or two, I'm still awaiting my pro wrestling crate, which is AEW related, and it should. They said definitely within this week or before. Double or Nothing.
Oh, so we got 3 weeks.
Within the next 3 weeks, we're going to that should be.
We're excited. We'll be doing a live unboxing,
and we're going to be AEW'd up for Double or Nothing.
Ah, yeah,
because we have tons of toys and tools.
We may do a live quick cast prior to Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna work to do some things there.
It's gonna be
I know you got some plans that day.
Or I need something.
I know you got some plans that day, but maybe we may have something up. Well, I know, but coming back that day and all that stuff.
I'll have work until 3. That's it.
So, we may. We just may.
Block something. We just may.
We just may. Just may display.
Podcast for Yay.
For Yay?
Yay.
Let's play it on Yay.
He might be listening.
I don't know if he is.
What up, Yay? It's my boy.
I'm glad it's your boy. If you want to sign us, then yeah, you can be my boy too.
See.
But no. So let's jump into some WWE news. Why don't you get into that first? The first headline.
Trash. Oh, sorry. What? Excuse me. I hope you get your allergies under control because I'm letting you know I got the Joe on beads right now, and you don't want to mess with that. My tummy is doing a gurgle.
You got to be IV'd up.
Yeah, I got.
You got to play like shit.
I got the shits. It's not great.
Yeah. So, go into the first news.
WWE news. Leo Rush, Captain Dum Dum Pants, who I don't understand why he thought like he had so much clap in WWE so quickly. You are a hype man for a guy who we just hate hearing him talk. And so you're starting to bring a girl around. As we talked about last week, he has extremely crazy heat. That's why you see him not on the show at all. So he rejected a 5-year deal from WWE and told them to, quote, let me go and watch me show what I can do in the indies. AKA, I'm going to prove you wrong in the indies. But if you act like this when you've literally been with the company for maybe a year or so.
No one wants you.
No one's going to want that.
No one wants you. Why do you want a headache like you?
It's like other guys.
That's what you're going to be.
There are players who are leaving these companies to go somewhere else because they want to show their stuff, but you're not hearing that first. They were out here just being ignorant. So if you're going to be rude about it and you're killing the locker room, people don't want to bring you into their locker rooms. So good luck finding something on the indies, dude.
Yeah.
Like, WWE's willing to pay you cash.
Forget WWE wouldn't pay you anything. You're not listening to the guys who have been in the game for years telling you, man, you got to get it together. Like, stop being so arrogant. Like, you're just ignorant to everything. You don't know what's going on. Stop acting like you do. KBW is back. And, you know, that would be it. It just disappeared for like a second. So I had to make sure talent was back up.
It's scary.
That's my biggest issue with them.
Yeah.
That really is.
What else we have there?
So, Triple H, my man, my mentor.
No.
DX himself.
Spit.
Yeah, you could, but you spit that way now.
You want me to spit towards your computer? Right into it?
We would lose everything. So he liked a tweet by a fan about Vince, and the tweet said, I have it here,
Get him.
Maybe is a problem. So this is talking about the shakeups and all stuff. So maybe that Vince is the problem. Maybe the problem with Raw and Smackdown rating isn't due to wrestlers being injured. It's that you put confusing and pointless storylines on there. Although it wouldn't hurt if you gave wrestlers insurance. Just a thought. Triple H liked that tweet. I guess he didn't know that people could see that Triple H liked that tweet.
Oh no, he knows.
And
that's why these guys do it.
And in a couple hours, he unliked that tweet.
Well, sure he did.
Also, I don't disagree that wrestlers need insurance. I like to hit on that a little bit.
That's kind of crazy. The stuff they do, you really should like.
Yeah,
I feel like that's really one of them places you have insurance. You
right?
You got guys jumping off 18
They're putting their bodies on the hell for you, and you're not giving them insurance. Hopefully, AEW has insurance.
Yeah, like that was one of the things they preached about, that insurance for a lot of the full-time guys, because they're also going to work as behind the scenes guys and office guys, so they get insurance. But obviously, the part-timers will not. But that's like most jobs.
Part-timers don't get it. You got to be there for like 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. So you won't. Just like my co-host does not have insurance.
I have insurance.
You don't have it for when I'm going to duty next week.
I got insurance. I got actually paid off, so it'll be okay if I'm hospitalized.
You better hope
I
so.
won't be, because I'm putting
it off because it's.
Peppa ain't doing anything. You can't. The only thing you lift a coffee cup. We see you just get rounder throughout these episodes.
But I'm hungry. I'm trying to be a heavyweight.
Yeah, we can tell. Everyone here at KBW can tell. I'm pointing out that
because I saw Otis.
You saw Otis and meat?
Yeah, and I've been following steaks and weights without the weights.
You should follow
a lot of steaks, bro.
You stop working out there, man. Come on.
It's right there, bro.
I love you, bro.
It's hot. Touch it. It's hot.
So yeah, so there was that.
Ago.
And so we're thinking that someone maybe had called H and had, yo, you gotta unlike that. He did, because he runs his own Twitter account. He is like follows only like 5 people. Also, I found out that's not the worst thing he's done. He followed like a Twitter account that was like big booties.
Who did?
Holler at Triple H.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Big booties are the shit.
But it was something along those lines.
Would you not follow big booties around? I would follow big booties to the nth.
Creep.
No.
Straight creep.
Nope.
What up, big booties? So yeah, so there was that. So it's not the first time. Yeah, look, he has titled that whole life because he isn't appreciative of his own title. My title sits here. It sits right here. Remember that.
Well, mine doesn't stay up because it's too big.
No, it's just because it's cracked. Crack belt. It's gonna fall. You should use your cup. So yeah, so there was that news. I just thought it was interesting that Triple H decided to like it and then unlike it. Like obviously he saw it, everyone saw it. Just accept it for what it is. Yeah. And you know, you follow up, probably hate you. Yeah, that's why we didn't see him. That's why we didn't see him.
That's why the big move is. That's called a subtweet. That's what people do.
But so we're thinking
cautiously get it and go, oops, I didn't mean it. But really, you just said.
But he only followed like 5 people.
What you said, basically, what you said was,
yes, that's right. But I will say this: they are saying that. That is this a ploy for Vince to be fired and Triple H to take over? This is going to be a storyline.
I'll be okay with it.
Do you think that's a storyline? They're doing this purposely to create a storyline for a future narrative coming up. To fire Vince or take him down because he's being basically an idiot.
He is slowly. This storyline is getting weirder anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
So, do you think that's deployed here?
I can see it. That makes some sense.
To finally step down.
Kind of like the old man being just old and senile.
And senile, and they finally get rid of him. I'm just saying, it's a good possibility.
I like it.
What else we got here?
Well, young disrespectful writer Ryan Callahan has been fired due to conflicts of point.
This was with the Great Khali's manager, if I remember correctly.
Right.
There were some issues there, and they ended up giving. He's been with them for like almost like 10 years, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince goes through writers like it's nothing. The fact this guy was there that long was crazy. But the fact that he was gone is even crazier. But it was due to some interest because I guess he's been running a lot of things in the background.
And he's gone.
And he's out of there. There's another writer gone. So what, 3 writers in the last month since WrestleMania?
Yeah, they're all just flying the coop. Last piece of news, bro.
Oh, we got a couple more news.
I mean, second to last piece of news.
But so here's what I heard about this brand split. This is where I say it's rumors. So from what I heard, Fox doesn't want the brand split because they want the hype people as well on their show. So this brand split that's currently going on is basically going to be no more because they're slowly going to open it to where, oh, screw it, we're going to drop it. And this is why Vince is doing what he's doing because he's trying to appease the networks now because this way they can both appear on both shows.
Because you have that, as we're going to announce the more than ridiculous wildcard rule.
The wildcard rule. So that's why this wildcard rule is coming into play currently because Fox said, no, we are not going to accept this deal if you cannot put the top stars on ours as well because they just lost AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Who else came over? I'm missing a couple. Oh, the Usos are gone. So they have really no tag team over there. So we'll see hot. So stuff like that. So I mean that's what I've heard. That's why this is happening. So that could be a reasoning for why this, as we get into the wild card rules, come into effect.
Okay.
But that's what I've heard. I don't know, rumors. I don't know how true it is. It makes sense though. It also makes sense if that's how they're gonna get rid of Vince. He's basically senile doing this wild card rule, and then Triple H comes in and goes,
"I'm a genius thing," and they're like, "Oh my god, he's really just screwed out."
Yeah.
And then Triple H comes in, swoops in, and says like, "You gotta go, old man."
Yeah, you're out, and here's what we're gonna do. We're getting rid of the split, and everyone's gonna compete on every show.
And then
then I think that's what they'll do is they'll make back-to-back shows.
Over. So Triple H.
Come on, I didn't even yawn this time.
You yawned earlier.
Yeah, but not this time. That's a delayed reaction.
What?
That's like being punched and then going out 24 hours later.
It's been floating around this room, and I'm trying to
get out of here. I'll be disrespectful to you.
I think that
so I mean that's the possibility there.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
Rhino, one of the main guys on Raw.
Rhino.
He hasn't really been doing anything. Rhino is leaving WWE. No. For possibly Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor. I saw a post from Ring of Honor saying they're going to see him soon.
Okay.
But I watched an interview with him yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, where he was saying he hasn't decided where he's going, but he was hitting at Ring of Honor.
Okay.
He had hinted at AEW, hinted at New Japan, hinted at TNA, or sorry, Impact is called now.
I don't think he's going to AEW.
But so basically, and it was all mutual. It wasn't no disrespect. He talked with Vince and things were cordial. It was, hey, I've been screwing up the last 3 years. He was taking ownership for that because he had some personal things going on. And he wants to be able to compete more, whereas Vince wants him to be recruiting guys more.
Right.
And so he wants to be out in the ring more. And again, suppose it's Ring of Honor, I'm not sure which, they're going to put him on as a guy who's going to be out there. He wants to drive, so he's going to be driving all the events, and he'll be out there more. So that's supposed to, and again, it was all cordial from what has been told. And he'll be traveling in the indie circuit, probably Ring of Honor. That's what all the big things have been saying. But it's been out of respect that Vince said yes, you can do it, but nothing can be talked about prior to release of things either June 19th or July 19th. It's around the corner, but he said, listen, you can do it, but you can't be being promoted this early by anybody until after the contract's up, and you may be able to do a show or two. And basically saying how he could tell guys, hey, you're not good for WWE. So you can't do anything. He couldn't tell guys, hey, go to Impact or something like that. So it was kind of conflicts of interest. So it was all that was said. It was all respectful from what I've understood. So
which is good so far.
Good luck to Rhino. He has his own dock down in where was it? Where were they? Georgia? No, Michigan. He has a dock in Michigan.
Yeah.
His own dock place in Michigan. Yeah. It's crazy. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, he's got a.
The Doc.
No, it was like a heavyweight thing. Or
Ryan Doc.
No, it wasn't Ryan Doc. He also ran for mayor or whatever. Or
yeah.
I think whatever. So yeah, so he has his doc out there in Michigan. What's the final bit of news?
Rob Van Dam is back in WWE. I'm just kidding. He is going to be on Impact full time now.
Yeah, with the Impact.
So that's exciting for Impact. I like Rob Van Dam.
So, who doesn't like RVD?
Solid piece of news there.
Who doesn't like RVD? But we don't like. This is going to be the disrespectful moment.
Raw.
A moment of disrespect, not a moment of bliss. Although she is newly single.
And she is blissful.
So there's that for Pep over here.
Sometimes you get blissed off.
But
better be blissed off.
To be disrespectul, the wild card rule came into effect when Roman Reigns said, "I'm coming to Raw."
Oh no!
No,
you're not coming to KBW.
You can come to KBW.
We have an extra chair on.
We
do this thing.
Who? Huh?
Yeah. That.
So the wild card rule. Roman said he's coming. WWE said you can't.
Who
shows up?
Roman.
Wait, who else shows up right after that? Daniel
freaking Bryan.
And then wait, there was one more.
Son of a bee.
It was Kofi Kingston. Gotta love it.
Baby.
WWE.
Stop me again, man.
I had to. I gotta be disrespectful to you. It's the only way I can do it. So yes, Kofi was there. So he goes, fine, you know what? I'm a genius. I'm gonna make a rule. 3 superstars can go to a show at a time.
We'll call it the
wild card rule. So basically, blah, blah, back and forth, how the show started, right? Good. He said, oh, we're going to have 2 rematches from WrestleMania. We're going to have Roman versus that idiot McIntyre and Kofi versus Daniel Bryan for the title.
Rematches. Remember there was no rematches?
Yeah, we're getting over that too.
Rematches
out the
You remember the Roman match from WrestleMania? Yeah. I fell asleep.
I do. I remember we were watching that one.
So we're going to put that on again?
Yeah, we're going to put it on again.
Awesome.
So then you had Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley come out to go up against, Seth Rollins and Styles. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they showed up right after this.
Yes, they did.
And said, well, if they could do it, maybe I'll bring my guys. I said, you brought your guy over, telling Seth that he brought his guy over, Roman Reigns. He goes, I'll bring my guys over to SmackDown, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff is, well, you guys can be in a tag match together, ha, 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 ha. So, yes, we have guys who are going to fight over Money in the Bank in tag matches. So original.
Styles.
So the stylish one and the Rollins ones.
And the Rollins one.
Went up against Trashley himself. And Corbin ones. Yeah. With these fists. Kurt Angle retire. And they retired him.
Yeah.
But it was Lashley retired because, AJ Styles put the
phenomenal
form on Seth on accident.
Yeah, it was not.
Accident. But let's get real. Lashley was out the way for like 20 minutes before he ever jumped off.
He's like, I'm going to hit
the ring. He said, peace.
I'm going to hit that dude in the face.
I'm gone. It's still recording, right? Making sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Blinkities.
So he pulled that move out and just walked right out the ring.
Yeah, he's done. Good enough for him.
And he got pinned 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles and Seth will lose. But again, guys going up for title matches, tagging up.
It's a really weird thing because they're just going to start fighting guys.
It was.
What's next? You're going to have contract signings and they're going to have to fight. And then
they did that last week. That's when he put through the table. That's when he put him right through the table. Shocking.
So, all right. So, we're already at the where we need to be.
Yep. So let's get into another WWE move that always happens. Your boy Sami Zayn came out to disrespect the WWE Universe. And then my man,
let's go,
comes out. Mr. Braun Strowman
yeah.
walks to the ring like a monster.
Braun does not excite me as much as he used to, man.
Ran into the ring to get him, and Sami Zayn looked like he was gonna fight, and then ran like a little baby, little bitch.
So they were,
yes, Sami Zayn, if you listen, you're a little bitch. What you gonna do?
Hope he blue thunder
disrespect you.
Hope he blue.
I would just say this. He wants to disrespect the fans. I would disrespect him for disrespecting me.
Man.
That's also
Vince will fire you if you don't call the universe.
I'm not hired by Vince.
I will be.
He hasn't hired me yet. I'm gonna point out. Listen, he wasn't coming at us.
Well, I forgot
because we're the podcasters.
I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, you can be telling us something you want.
I got hired by Vince.
The WWE Universe says this to you.
Whoa.
That's to you, Sami Zayn. That's what they say.
We're repping them.
We're repping WWE Universe. Right?
Are we repping them hard?
We're repping them. We're the WWE Universe. We are the WWE Universe.
No, we are part of the.
He was coming at
wrestling.
and you remember he was coming at us for critiquing them.
Yeah, wait.
So now I'm critiquing him.
Time out. No.
That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Now you're on my side. Yeah, exactly. Double. Nothing.
I don't like it. Did you say that?
I did. So there. So Braun Strowman chases them down, blah, blah, and they run out. And then bring out the Lucha House Party. Yay! To have a 6-man tag match.
Oh, yeah, I was real excited about it.
Which, in the middle of it, before anyone ever... I don't even know who they fought, by the way, because they really introduced it. They go back to Braun Strowman chasing Sami Zayn in the back. And he tries to get out. It doesn't get out underneath the shutting door. He pulls and picks up and throws him to a dumpster. And then the dumpster picks him up and throws him into the back of a dump truck.
P.S.
We've seen this before. This is Triple H. This is DX days.
P.S. P.P.S.
P.S.
More P's and S's. What trash man comes at 9 o'clock at night?
And turns out it's exactly the same moment that he throws him in.
Like, oh man, good thing there's fresh trash in here.
Again, this is the same thing that DX used to do back in the day. Think about it.
I mean, let's also be aware. The House team was always saying, "Oh no, that doesn't sound good." Can we be real? If you fall in the back of a trash compactor, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's not ha ha ha.
Oh, and
he's
by the
probably
way,
having a great night.
Spoiler,
he would have gotten smooshed.
He would have been crushed if they had crushed him. But spoiler alert, he ends up showing up on SmackDown. So they've ruined this whole. They've ruined this whole bit that they did for no reason. Because then they go back to Lucha House Party, who destroyed whoever the hell they faced.
Is on here?
No, but it happened because it happened in this moment.
Lucha did something.
They did. They won in the match. They actually had a match and won. It was like 10 seconds.
It was a bunch of
jumping
jobbers.
It was a bunch of jobbers. I don't know who they were playing.
Yeah, it was jobbers. I was confused why they're trying to push Lucha House Party suddenly. Who cares about them?
They did
because
they were jumping all over.
I love
Stop being disrespectful, would you? God. So they jumped all over the place. Boom, bada bing, bada bing. Hey, they win. All right, why don't you get into what happened after that? There, Mr. Peppa.
Luchas happened, man.
After Luchas happened.
Luchas happened again. I can't figure this out for the life of me.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, either. So now 2 weeks ago, Robert Roode came out.
No, last week.
No, he was not on last week. I don't know. I couldn't figure that out either.
No, I thought last week when they entered.
No, 2 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago was when they announced the first buzzard thing. So 2 weeks ago, Robert Roode defeats Ricochet, fairsies and squaresies, mustachey and all. So then this week, for no reason, there was never a fight. There was never a battle. Nope. Nothing that even like came out of that. Ricochet said, "I'm going to put my spot at Money in the Bank on the line against you, so I can fight you again." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks for that."
That
makes no sense. And of course, because obviously you're not going to take Ricochet out of the Money in a Bank match, so he defeats Robert Roode. So now I have no idea where Robert Roode stands.
I agree. There's no.
Yeah, there's no Robert Roode in there, brother.
I'm looking at it.
I know it for a fact. I'm very good at this. It's one of the talents I have in life. Being very good at this.
There's not many talents you have. No.
Hold on, please. God. Yeah, he's over here fingering the damn screen again.
Money shot.
Oh God. St. Val Venus, bro. St. Val Venus, brother.
That was it.
So Ricochet kills Robert Roode, and I don't know where you go here from Robert Roode. He saves his Money in the Bank match. Hooray!
This was a good one.
My girl comes in.
Yeah, first off, she sends these letters to the 4 women in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Like pecan pie? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was peaches.
Peaches, yeah.
Peaches.
Yeah, she scented her letters because that's what a lady does.
Yeah, and that lady went up against Allie. Katrina.
Wow, that's rude. You can't use that name anywhere.
When I heard Al, I thought it was a demon, but I was like, oh God. I was like, no, wait, that's not
another squash match. So just remember, not even 2 matches ago was a squash match for Lucha.
Yep. And Lacey made quick of Allie.
I still don't understand why Lucha comes out. You don't just send Lars out there every time.
No, they sent him out later in the night.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
Was it during this? Right after this?
Yeah,
before this?
No.
It's not in here, but it was somewhere.
You did not write it, man.
I forgot it.
It's okay. He comes in and beats people up again.
Wait, because it was.
He beat up No Way Jose and his.
His crew.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and that's number 4, by the way. After Vince said 3 teams.
And then Lars goes into his office and does the thing where he's like, and this is like this
4. I mean
4 people. So.
Oh, and other people didn't count, by the way, which we'll get into that later. So don't worry about that.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, right
Lacey
there.
Evans-
Oh, it's right there. Oh, see, I didn't have it. See?
So Lacey comes out. She beats up this Allie Katrina lady real quick gets her with the woman's right, and then Miss Becky Lynch comes out. Well, actually, I remember before the match, all of the ladies were out there.
All ladies walked out. She goes, "I'm glad you ladies could come."
P.S. Can I just side note? Perp side of me.
Beat her.
Perp side of me here. Dana Brooke looked really good. Is she moving? Okay, she's good. See, the dog is right there.
Yeah,
so she was stretching. So she almost kicked the whole show off.
I saw that.
Literally, not in a good way, not in a kickoff show. Like, she was about to kick the show off.
You went diving through the cast.
Yeah, you would have saw it. So they had all of them out there, and Dana Brooke looked really good. Usually her face looks real plasticky.
She got it more fixed.
But like they must have like made her up good that she didn't look plasticky. So good for you, because she was a cute girl before. I was sad that they did stupid stuff like that. But that's a Vince thing. He always tells them,
that's a Jeff thing.
Chest,
type of thing. Sorry.
Chest bigger, make your face funkier, and then he'll put you on TV. That's always been Vince's thing. Hence the Bella twins. Do you know that only one Bella twin agreed to it? Why do you think Nikki got pushed so much?
Yep.
She's the one who got the chest. And Brie decided not to. And Brie takes her backseat to Nikki.
But not wrestling.
So Lacey takes care of business. Then here comes Becky. 2 pounds.
Yeah, because she was dressing ladies. Looks like I beat and get my title. I'm coming for one of you. Gonna come for me. Whatever that BS was. Yeah, the whole stuff. And then she runs. Becky comes down with 2 belts on her shoulder because she's Becky 2 belts. Drops the belts and boom goes right at Lacey. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do to him. Boom, knocks him right out. He just goes right at it, right back and forth. They're going back and forth. All the other ladies are on the outside of the ring, by the way.
And they're not.
And they circled it. They circled it though. and she gets out of the ring fast because
she's not making friends, you know, like the girls on the outside also wanted to take her.
And Alexa Bliss just kind of stared at her.
Yeah, like
as she walked by her.
You might be an ally.
I was hoping. I was hoping Alexa Bliss turned like boom and just knocked her.
Just knocked her right in the face.
I was hoping she did it. I was hoping she gave her the moves right.
Oh, I see you, man.
So yeah, that happened. That was the only best thing.
Another good lead in with that.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, another Becky Lacey lead in.
Then we talked about the Viking Raiders. Hey, still the Viking Raiders lose this week.
Yes, they are. They did not change their name 2 weeks ago.
But guess what happened this week?
They defeated the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, you know what it sounds like. You know what it looks like?
Everything.
It looks like the Ricochet House of Black when they were defeating Tag Team Champions. Yeah, all the time.
But then they wound up losing to them at the pay-per-view for no reason. P.S. They still don't have the NXT Tag Team title on there.
Again, that's non-existent. They're doing the same thing that House of Black and Ricochet did literally a month ago. They're repeating the same storylines on every single aspect of this. Come on now.
But they didn't change Aleister Black to Aleister White, and Ricochet didn't become Bump in the Wall guy.
No, it's added more to his intro, and Aleister Black has yet to be seen on SmackDown Live yet. He's still promoting himself.
He's the promo guy.
That's it. That's all he is. He's going to come out from under the ring and grab Shane during the steel cage match. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Was that Undertaker doing that to them?
They always do it again.
It's going to have to happen.
All trends come back.
Literally go. This is literally DX era. This is Attitude Era that's happened on Raw this week.
Hello.
All right. So after that, blah blah. We talked about Mercy the Buzzard decapitating Rambling Rabbit. R.I.P. Rambling Rabbit. Then Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. The rematch finally happened.
Why went downstairs to go get food during this? Was it good?
I turned it off at this point. I got sick and tired of this.
Roman won, I'm assuming?
I only turned back to watch Go Vacation.
Roman won?
No. You know what happened?
No, I didn't.
You know what happened?
I cared less than usual.
Shane and Elias came out and attacked him. And beat him.
Wait, now there's like 6.
Wait, my confusion is the Miz was waiting out front of Shane's office the entire night.
Yeah.
Because apparently Shane had an office on Raw.
Yeah, duh.
But never saw him when he came out because Shane went out to attack Roman Reigns and they beat the hell out of him. So Roman won via disqualification.
Oh, joy. You tell me this isn't done yet?
He got beat by Shane and Elias for no reason.
So that means this isn't done yet.
So the Miz was there because he's on Raw, but didn't do anything to Shane because Shane wasn't at his office, but he didn't come out to save Roman Reigns just to beat up Shane. But then, so Shane and Elias are both out there. But you know what's even worse?
No.
Vince said they don't count.
They don't count because it's King Machine?
Because Shane doesn't count as a roster person, and I guess Elias doesn't either because
Elias is the greatest
he eats dick.
acquisition ever. Whoa.
Sorry. Just put it out there. He eats dick. He's on the McMahon slump.
Did you say you're not multiple uses of
of
Why
our,
can't I
of
say
our
that?
appendages is gross.
Why can't I say that?
No, you just that's just.
I didn't say the other version. I couldn't say that.
Nope. Do not say.
You told me to be
words.
disrespectful. I'm being disrespectful this
Do
episode.
not be a rooster.
And then, the Usos came out, and as I
God.
pointed out, I've been talking about DX a lot. This is another DX prank. Yo, Rox, chill.
Did she slide?
She kicked it. The whole thing was
Oh, don't worry.
like, and she went, oh, God. It was like you're having an
Her
orgasm.
legs,
The
her
whole
legs
thing
out
just
of the
shut.
way. Her legs out of the way.
Anyway, orgasm man.
I was doing the Brett Brown because
The
I hate
DX.
the segment.
The DX moment again. Listen, it was a DX moment. The Usos aren't DX. They didn't come in there. Aren't even remotely close to what DX is. They're not about the shenanigans. They're not.
They are about the shenanigans apparently.
But they are this time around because Raw is
Because
doing this and they're repeating it.
The revival
The revival got
pissed off
Usi hot.
WWE, so now they get to do these fun things like
Usi hot.
Usi hot.
Usi hot.
So their balls were burned.
Dude, if I had to see, I don't know which one it
Their
was,
balls and assholes
rubbing
were
his
burning.
ass across the ring
Doing
and
it, I
outside
call it
the
the Toby
ring.
dance. He was doing the Toby dance.
Toby dance.
Oh, I'm farting like crazy, bro.
Dude.
Imagine that. Like,
But he was like a dog scratching their ass, just rolling
They
across
call it
the
the boot
floor.
scoop. Yeah, you're doing the boot
And then they
scoop.
go, oh, but water will help. So what does two do instead
They
of...
pour them on their wieners.
And he goes, dude, we told you, sweat activated. You're supposed to drink the water.
Well,
and they run to the back and go, ah!
What would the water really
This was
do?
stupid.
It's cream on your butthole.
It was stupid. It was on their balls, not their butthole.
Why was he boot scooping?
Because he was trying to rub his balls
His
up against
butt.
the ground.
No, he was on
They
both.
literally set the balls.
They went back to front.
He went.
No, he went.
That's what he did.
He went north to
Yeah.
south, bro.
He
North
like-
to south. Yeah.
Either way.
Butterhole nutsack.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I didn't like it. I didn't like
This
it.
is
one bit.
disrespectful to the Usos. Listen, disrespect the revival all you want. This is
And if
disrespectful to
he's
the
coming,
Usos.
if he's saying it, that's a disrespect.
I like the Usos. I like them in a tag team. They're a great tag team. This is just ridiculous. This is what they're putting them at. And then what we expected, a great match from Kofi and Daniel Bryan. But the ratings are still down because if no one's watching, how does anyone know about Kofi and Daniel Bryan going at each other? You didn't hype it up for a next week match.
No, you decided like,
You
hey,
just said,
surprise.
hey,
so
boom.
basically,
So
they
the only
tried
way
to
that the
retain-
WWE Universe were on Twitter and they announced it.
So basically, what they try to do basically is because the numbers go from first hour to third hour. First hour is always the highest hour. So I think what their assumption is, if we can at least hold on to the fans who were there in the first hour and let them know, oh, by the way, the closing match in the third hour, which you really want to make sure you watch, is going to be Daniel Bryan Kofi. And you think, shoot, I'm going to have to watch that. And if you drop the Firefly Funhouse into the second hour, you're basically trying to give us one event per hour where it's like, gotta stay with it. Don't know if I'm going to see this. So people are just, they're trying to get them the hook. Guess what? The product is becoming so bad that they don't stay around. And they'll just come back at like 10:30, 10:45 to watch the last 10 minutes.
Or what they were
catch
doing,
it online.
which we didn't talk about in the news, but it was something else I'm going to talk to you about that we were going to tell the fans about. That WWE, they used to put up their whatever was happening right on YouTube right away. They're not doing it anymore. They're waiting until after WWE Raw is over or in the third hour. And they'll start releasing the new stuff so they get more fans. That's what they're thinking. But this is a great match. This is a great match between these two. KW's back again.
So did I turn on myself with my hands?
This was a great match. You expected a great match from these two.
Yeah,
I mean, this was a great match. Kofi obviously wins the title. But yeah, I mean, what do you think that's going to do? I don't think you two think it's going to change anything. I really don't.
You don't think them not giving it away is going to do anything?
No, I don't think it's going to change. To pop it on YouTube right away. I don't think it's going to change anything.
No.
Just wait till the next day then. They're obviously still going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It seems pretty common.
3 hours and just try to go back to 2 hours. It's nonsense of 3 hours, and they're just repeating storylines from
And
the
now
Attitude Era. Literally, Attitude Era days.
They're saying that Fox went 3 hours for SmackDown. So if anything, they're going to be up to 6 hours now.
No, Fox, don't do that.
Monday and Friday, the bookends. That's the other thing. A Friday SmackDown seems kind of rough. Who's sitting down? I don't want to sit down every Friday night to watch SmackDown.
Not happening.
Do that shit on Tuesday.
Dude, how are we going to do our cats once that happens?
Yeah.
We'll just repeat last SmackDown
Yeah,
from
we're
Friday
gonna do
and
that
then
or
Raw.
something like that, right? Or we're gonna have to get more titles.
Raw title, SmackDown title.
Right.
We can't predict anything.
You can expect.
It's unpredictable in general. It's an
Help me
unpredictable
God.
show, man.
Help me God.
That was basically it. You want anything else to Raw? Garbage Raw.
It was that. That was it. I don't have anything to add. I still like the Bray Wyatt skits are still good.
The kids at the end of that.
They were very sad, and he was like evil looking.
He was evil looking and hurt and the thing, but he was like, it's okay, you can be forgiven. And these kids look miserable as hell,
and that was perfect. So
feels like my
thank
life.
goodness that keeps saying. Just you're surrounded by children.
No, I'm at the miserable part.
So, yeah. So that was Raw. It was really. I wish there was more to talk about with it, but it's hard to talk about.
We talked too much about it in the live.
Yeah, it was too much, man.
So jump into SmackDown. You know what happened on SmackDown? We started off there, Mr. Peppa.
I believe, per usual. Was there some wild cards in there?
There was wild cards. You know who came out? AJ Styles. Oh my God, AJ Styles showed up.
He sold the house that he built. Why he can't come back to it now?
He came back.
You can't go home.
He came back.
And he said, "Damn, I missed y'all."
And he said,
and
he wanted
said, "Hey, Jay Styles built."
And he wanted to. I said he came out too.
Yeah, because of Kofi, right? There was a Kofi situation here. It might be a triple threat match.
May be a triple threat for the title, but AJ Styles wanted to beat AJ 2 belts.
No.
No. You just used the line for Becky, and now AJ. Stop recycling everything.
AJ's got 0 belts right now.
It was AJ 2. I'm pretty sure it was AJ Styles that said he wanted to beat AJ 2 belts.
But he doesn't have any belts.
Well, he'll win this one against Kofi Kingston, and then he'll win it again.
Oh, okay. And then he'll go and he'll beat Seth on it.
And beat Seth, and he'll beat 2 belts. So you had Sami Zayn and AJ Styles show up. That was 2 wrestlers.
Sexy, yeah.
Okay.
Got you. So that's already 2.
That's
so
2.
Wild card counter.
2. Supposedly there's only 4.
This is only the first segment of the show.
That was the first segment, and they showed up. So they basically repeated Raw.
Sammy is okay.
They repeated Raw with talking, and repeated SmackDown the same way, and just threw out 2 superstars this time.
But in SmackDown was the never-ending stink joke, where everybody made fun of Sami Zayn for smelling. Yeah. They said, "Hey, Sammy,
that's right.
Why do you stink?"
Yeah. But he came back after being a dumpster. This is where you blew up everything that happened. Stupid. Just straight up stupid. All right, jump into that. Ali and Andrade have a match. Look, that's going to be a great match, right?
This sounds like a freaking great match.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh. Why, man?
Why? Because the Viper, Randy Orton.
That freaking geezer?
He comes out.
Of nowhere.
To beat these guys and RKO them.
Of nowhere?
Nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. He RKOs Ali, and then Andrade jumps from the top, and he RKOs them from the top, which is beautiful, by the way. If you want to see, listen, stupid, but if you want to see beautiful RKOs, you just got to watch that, because they were beautiful RKOs by Randy Orton. I was very impressed.
Or see it next week.
It'll happen again. Just randomly RKOing people. He's getting pedigreed through the table, so it's okay. Off the ladder, into the table. You've seen it here first. Well, actually, no, you've seen that in every other code cell and everything else in TLC matches. Yeah, that was odd. Then Shane comes out, and he goes, "I'm going to get Daniel Bryan and Rowan the tag team titles."
Sure, why not?
And, no, wait. Oh, well, here we go. Superstar Shake-Up, or wild card number 3. The Usos come out. Oos. Wild card number 3. Because
they're a team.
The Usos are a team, and when they went to SmackDown, to Raw, it was a team, so they're considering them 1. So that's why that's considered 3.
So wild card
technically 4 people, but it's 3 wild card. And they said, "Hey, people have to earn this belt. We earn this belt. People in the locker room earn this belt. You can't give it up. We want to fight for this belt."
You gotta earn it, Oos.
They gotta earn it, Oos.
So Oos decided they're gonna step in the penitentiary.
So they would step in
and fight everybody's ego team
for the belt. Yeah. So obviously they were gonna do somebody on SmackDown because they want them to fight for possibly later on in other pay-per-views. So they don't want to lose here to then win. Hopefully that's not what they're doing stupidly. And they did this time. They did something smart here. And it was actually a great match, and it was won legitimately.
Yeah, there's no outside.
No, it was a great match from the Usos, which you always get from them, and Daniel Bryan and Rowan, which I was shocked at. These guys, it was good. A great fight from both sides, and Daniel Bryan and Rowan won. And
they pull out the victory.
And they are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
New SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. And they went to the back. They went to the back to talk about their belts, how they get turned from hem. And then Heavy Machinery shows up.
Which is the greatest thing, by the way.
I think they're going to win the titles.
Because
I like them.
Daniel Bryan, vegan champ. Heavy Machinery.
Meat.
Steaks and weights.
They want that meat.
I want steaks and weights versus the vegan Again.
And yeah, there was that. And it was just an interesting segment.
Stojkovic.
Yeah.
And Mr. Tucker. Oh my God!
So
I hope they do put them into a program with each other because it's gonna be good.
I wasn't the one the tag title was gonna be good. But the Miz was out there, and guess who finally showed up to attack Shane? Shane was out there. Sorry, Shane was out there.
Potato Face?
And the Miz comes out and attacks Shane.
Potato Face.
Fourth superstar in the wild card shakeup.
Oh, that's right. The Miz can't be in there.
So we got all four.
So he
comes out and just pummels Shane. Beats the living crap out of him. The B team shows up.
Oh yeah, B team. They're on SmackDown.
And he beat them too. Yeah, but he beat them too. But my thing was, and here's my problem with this: he was going to give the titles to Daniel Bryan and Rowan, not the B team. So if you're Shane's boys, wouldn't you think they would give it to you?
You think?
Okay, another stupid segment. God, you guys suck at doing stories. Just suck. And then you saw Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville go up against Carmella and Ember Moon.
Oh boy.
I wanted a better match.
Mandy and Deville won.
Yeah, I wanted a better match. I thought this could have been a better match.
No, see, this is what it's a build-up.
And here's my other thing: is Sonya Deville gets taken out because Mandy Rose kind of pushed Sonya Deville into it.
Yes. It's a build-up for the lady Deville. Or the lady Money in the Bank thing because Mandy Rose got picked and Sonya Deville didn't.
No, Sonya Deville allowed her to, remember?
Yeah, remember the cheap shot? Because Deville's like,
well, you know you're going to get in there. Right.
She said, you know you deserve it. We're going to back and forth, but you really deserve it.
But really, Deville's going to be jealous that Mandy Rose is in it.
But,
and something's going to happen.
The only reason I agree, but then here's where I throw a wrench in that. Paige shows up with her tag team.
I freaking love her.
And she showed up with her tag team of Asuka and
Kairi Sane.
And she says, you get my girl next week. So I'm throwing a wrench to your theory because this was
Asuka in the is Asuka's in the Lady Rumble? Or no?
Yes.
Asuka's not in the Lady Money in the Bank, right? That's the only way I can imagine that being a thing.
I don't remember. But I'm saying, but again, we didn't see that Iconics this week. It's back weeks like they weren't on last week either.
Who?
Iconics? The tag team champions?
Oh, the Iconics.
We saw Bayley and Sasha more than we've seen the Iconics. And they screwed them over. But yeah, so there was that. Again, it was a quick match, no reason for it really. But then you had the triple threat match
between
AJ, Sammy, and Kofi. And Kofi got, what did you call Sami Zayn's finisher again?
Blue Thunder Bomb 3 times.
3 times, not once. That's why it's a 3 and he kicks out all 3 times.
Because it's not his finisher.
Let's talk about it.
It's more badass than Hell kick.
Overkill. Do the one he kicks out and Kofi turns around and wins. No. 3 of them.
Yeah, let's just show how strong of a champion that Kofi is. And then at Money in the Bank.
Kevin Owens came out to distract him.
Stunned by Kevin Owens, yeah.
Kevin Owens came out to distract him. He beats up Xavier Woods. He goes to check on Xavier Woods, and he goes, he's going to have hell to pay at Money in the Bank. Yeah, he went there.
Does he mean that Kane's coming back?
That's what I thought he said.
From hell?
No, from being a man, right?
Yeah, he chokeslammed someone through a podium, though. He came out as Kane with a suit on. It's very weird.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I missed
There's some news on there. But I feel like we had a lot of news.
We have a lot. Maybe. So the 2 matches that we got out of this, by the way, throughout, we're back again. So is Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe for the United States title again? Rematch.
I don't want to see.
We know you hate Rey.
Oh no! You know we should give you another chance because you didn't.
Has he ever won the USA
good enough to last in the WrestleMania?
Because he was injured.
Then don't fight, Joel.
Oh, and Tony Nese and Araya.
Excuse me.
Araya. Tony Nese and Araya are going for the cruiserweight title. It's probably going to be a pre-show match. Araya?
Where is that, bro?
Right there.
Oh, Arya Daivari.
Arya Daivari, thank you.
Yeah. Arya Daivari.
Listen, it's Tony Nese.
Wait, they're going for what?
The title.
Oh, they're fighting each other for the title.
Yeah, he's fighting for the title.
I thought you said
I think they're going to Tony Nese defend his title. Because he defended it the night after the 205 Live WrestleMania. You haven't seen him since, so I think they're going to let him defend it here. It's actually going to be a pre-match. But right now, we have 10 matches. We had 10 matches last week. Do you think they're going to add 2 more matches to this?
Oh, God.
No, they have no WWE Tag Team titles online yet.
Then Heavy Machinery, you think they're going to get their chance by then?
Do you think they're going to give it a tag? Do you think they're going to put a tag title match online at all?
And who's the real ones again?
Hawkins.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Pardon my language.
Language.
I'm sorry, they bring that out of me, man.
So,
It's just garbage.
do you think they're going to add 2 more matches to this? That's what I'm wondering.
I guess they have
Right
to.
now they're at 8. Or 10. 10 with the ladder matches.
They're going up.
They had 10 last year.
They're going up for the whatchamacallit.
They had 10 matches last year.
They're gonna have to.
I don't know.
I want to, but they're gonna have to.
I don't think they should. So my theory, though, real quick, and then we're basically getting out of here.
Yeah.
Do you think that Ray's son's going to turn on here?
I hope so.
This is going to be the attitude
Yeah,
era
because there's
again,
no reason
where the son turns on.
there's no reason for his son to continuously show up.
But his son, they haven't even really shown him like practicing training or fighting at all. I'm pretty sure back in the attitude era, a son turned on a father somewhere.
He doesn't have to come in there and do like a haluva kick, or he doesn't have to do some kind of lucha dumb stuff. He's too big for lucha life. All he has to do is learn a clothesline. Can you clothesline your tiny ass dad?
Yeah, no, it's too big for him.
He
goes down.
and then you hear,
Look, I can't clothesline you. We're standing up. Come too high. You just go right under it.
Alright, I would.
You just clothesline Samoa
I'll
Joe.
give you the 215.
I'll give you the 610.
Whoa. Don't you do it.
I'll give you the 267.
Don't you want
that?
I'll give you the 484. It's like, don't worry. These are all area codes in our area.
Yes.
We're not just being stupid.
We are. At the same moment.
Yeah, so Ray's getting another chance. So Ray's going to win. He's either going to win the title, or like you said, he's going to lose because his son's
Do you think
gonna,
it's too soon for his son to turn on?
No, God.
I know you hate him. So, has he ever been? I thought he was the United States champion before.
Yeah, he was.
Because I saw someone saying like he's gonna run the gauntlet by winning this title. Like he's gonna be like a
That's one he really never had. So Grandmaster.
Like he'll
Flash.
he'll run like the Grand Slam. This will be the Grand Slam for him.
Yeah.
But I thought he had this title already.
I thought so too, but maybe.
But I read something that said this will be the Grand Slam if he wins it.
I guess he hasn't. So who'll win it?
I don't know the history on this, by the way, people. You probably will prove us wrong prior to it if you already know it. I could have sworn back in the day he's already won the U.S. title, but I don't know. So yeah, there's that. So I think it's time. Do you think it's time?
Get the hell out of here?
Yes, let's get the hell out of here.
So you're saying we should bid them
adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.